I have a question. I have a question for you, please. From your experience in the past few years, did you have big companies that actually produce software or services that you had contracts
Yes,
with?
I just one month ago it was a contract with Indra Communications. I mean, yeah, it was a
So
contract.
it's only one company all these years that, no?
No, I don't have all the statistics, but we have software
Yeah, because
companies from Greece.
it's understandable when we have production like industrial production, but what about software services? That's the question.
But comparing to the other services provided by the Greek companies to sell the software, the ICT industry has a very low participation.
Why do you think is that? Is that because we don't produce something?
No.
Is that because
No.
I really think it's a matter of interesting Greek
Right.
companies to work with CERN. The discussion we have had with them is, well, with a couple of companies, they believe that it's far, it's Switzerland, it's complicated, then it's so specific, then it's not for them, but they don't realize that basically we buy lots of components and then we do the integration at CERN. I really think it's a matter of communication.
And another question is, you have something that you already know that you need. What about something that you don't know that you need? So if the company has yet comes to you and says, okay, we're producing this type of material or whatever, so what's the procedure there?
It's in that case, you better go to the list of the technical responsible for the equipment, for example, from the software, visit them, start discussing with them, show what you are capable of doing, and maybe they will realize that they have a need.
Yeah. Jerome is coming from the procurement department, so they have to implement projects that have been planned a lot of years and some in the recent past.
But what we have seen, for example, is that this company understood how CERN was working and they realized that CERN is doing something wrong and they came and they said, why won't you do this and this and this? But there is never a direct contract with that company. And when CERN is convinced that this is the proper solution, they will go for a call for tender. And of course the company is listed, but that doesn't mean that the company will win. We recently had an example of we had to buy glass fiber reinforced epoxy support post. And this Turkish company was very proactive and giving advice, and then we say, well, thank you so much. But then we issued the call for tender, and they never won. I mean, they were expensive. And it's a Portuguese company that won, even though they were the one raising the point that we should go for this instead of this. And, so there is no guarantee. The only guarantee is that you will be invited, and you have to do your best price. But what we know is that there is a strong know-how and good quality of works, and the Prisma is the proof of it, Campacas is the proof of it, and there is a company in Athens called SafeDoor, which we are very happy with them as well. So we know there is potentialities in Greece. We do not manage to find the right way to go and trigger the interest of the companies.
Are you going to?
Yeah. Yep.
I'd like to make a more generic but crucial for us questions. I represent the Public Greek Research Center, and therefore I support the Greek Aeronautical Instrument, which has deep knowledge about the frameworks. We represent CERF, EKETA, nothing is the only public research center, and I would like to know, according to your experience and your knowledge, including the Greek legal framework, are we eligible for this tendering procedure? Let's imagine the average Greek public research, or in a consortium, or as one party.
No, you are eligible. We know, for example, have a call for tender for material studies and development, and we.
Prototypes or studies.
Yeah, you are eligible.
You don't have production capabilities, but you have research capabilities, and you can enter into projects which require either prototype, even a small pre-series production.
But you can also make a group of firm with another company that will be the series. You you will be the designer, I would say the study office, create a prototype, and when it goes to series production, you have a...
Even if we work as a non-profit organization, Mr. Marcos?
Yes. You can, because there are some universities that they have
Yeah.
very good some
But, ENFN, for example, in Italy, they have contract with CERN. We also have another form of contract which we call the collaboration agreements. And but I mean, for CERN there is no problem. Huh? It's
Hello, I
Hello.
represent the Ministry of Tourism in Greece, so I want to ask how the tourism sector is involved with all this, the touristic enterprises, how they can involve all with...
you are already involved because we have a section, and I can give you the detail of the contact person. We have a section called MICE, so it's meetings and things like that. And we have contract with hotel in Corfu. We have contract with hotel in Athens, and we are organizing events in Greece. But I'm very happy to give you direct contact to the person in charge of the section, and we create this kind of collaboration contract with hotels, restaurants, conference rooms, and things like that. So I'll give you these details after.
Thank you.
So,
About the payment terms, general question, the payment terms vary by the contract. I mean, depending on the amount of the contract, or what exactly, what materials we want to...
The payment terms is 30 days.
Or are fixed.
The payment terms is 30 days. The payment conditions depend on the contract. Like normally we are ready to pay a down payment of 10%, but in that case we ask for a bank guarantee, because you will understand we don't want to give maybe 500,000 euros and then you disappear. But in the case of Greece, we can make some exception, because we know that, for example, at CERN we ask for a bank which is rated BB+.
and here.
It's not always easy, but in that case we can find ways of. We can discuss this. If we send you for 2 million euros of niobium, of course we will need some guarantee on our side that you do not disappear with niobium.
The bank guarantee would be okay.
Bank guarantee is okay. In some cases,
they don't ask sometimes.
yeah, sometimes if we trust the company, if the ILO visited the company, then we can even
Negotiate.
forget the bank guarantee.
But
But it is very important that when you make your offer, when you send us back the document called tender form with your price and everything, there is a section where you can add any remarks you wish. Say that you are struggling with the bank guarantee, for example. We all know the problem of the cash flow in Greece. Greece is a member state. Greece is paying its contribution to CERN, so it is our obligation to find a constructive approach to help Greek company. Let's say that a Greek company wins a contract. If they are not capable of providing us with a bank guarantee, we will find a way. Like maybe we will buy the material for you and you sign a certificate of property or of ownership or things like that. There are always ways of understanding. It shouldn't be a problem, but it has to be indicated in the offer. What we don't like is then when we adjudicate the contract, we prepare the contract, we send it to you, and then the company comes back and say, oh, but I disagree on the bank guarantee. This is too late. It has to be indicated as of the beginning, because the price of the bank guarantee has a cost. We recently had the example of this company. We were supplying, it's a 5 million contract, but basically it's 1 million contract, but we were supplying 4 million of special material. So we said we want a bank guarantee of 50%. So they knew that they would have to provide a bank guarantee. And this has a cost. The cost should be included in the unit price of the contract. So they said, yeah, great, we have no remarks, this is our offer. We prepare the contract, we send them the contract, they sign the contract, and then they send us a letter saying, yeah, but we cannot provide such a bank guarantee. It's unfair. And then we say, well, guys, either you provide it or then we cancel the contract and we go to the second bid. And so they had to accept. Because at that stage, we understand that the bank guarantees include, the cost of the bank guarantee is included in their unit price. So it's too late. Whether if you indicate in your offer, be careful because I have a problem, I cannot provide the bank guarantee, so the cost of the bank guarantee is not included in my offer. It's crystal clear for everybody as of the beginning. Yep. If there is no more question, I just quickly wanted to show you how easy it is to get access to all our offer. It's when I say it's 2 clicks, it's really 2 clicks. This is www.cern.ch. This will bring you to the CERN main webpage, so www.cern.ch. If you go all the way down to that page, you will see doing business with CERN. This is the first click, doing business with CERN, and then you reach the procurement webpage. All the information that you have been given in this presentation, in this talk, are here. You have all the procurement rules here, you have the business opportunities, who to contact at CERN. So in who to contact at CERN, you will have contact in your country, it's the ILO. Contact at CERN, it's all the procurement or the technical officer. But the second click I wanted to show you, it's business opportunities at CERN. Click on that one. And then this is our shopping list. And on that list, you have access to all the call for tenders at CERN. So you can either download the document for the market survey to try to get selected, qualified for the call for tender. If the documents, in that case, you have the link, so the documents are ready. In that case, the documents are not yet ready, but the startup meeting is done, so we perfectly know what we want. If the brief summary here doesn't provide you with enough information, you can either contact the procurement service, or the technical officer, or the commercial person. You send them an email, you give them a phone call. It is our job, it is our responsibility and obligation to get back to you. If you send an email to procurement.service, it's a pool of 10 administrative assistants, and they do a follow-up. When they receive a question, they redirect the question to us, and if within the next 48 hours we haven't replied, they send us a reminder. This is the back process, you don't see it, but it's terrible for us because we get reminders still waiting for that answer, but this is very good for you.